Aloha, friends. I am sorry for the weeks of not updating you on my progress, but I was in the middle of nowhere many times, no internet whatsoever, in Africa, in Botswana, and I had a rough go. I am here home alone by myself. Craig is currently in South Africa in Cape Town at Dr. Noak's event. We both were invited to speak there, and Craig's so sweet. He's like, everybody here is like, oh, I really want to meet Maria. I got my ticket for Maria. I want to meet her. So he's keeping me updated on what's going on, but I had to come home. I had to come home. So let me start at the beginning. When we left Wisconsin, Minnesota, we fly out of Minnesota, we flew to Rome, and we spent a few days in Rome, enjoyed some delicious food, walked our little legs off. I think we put in like 30,000 steps a day, which was great, now that Craig feels good enough to do that. This was our first vacation where he wasn't in pain. So when you go to different countries, you get that stamped, right? A stamp on your passport. My passport's always already kind of full. And then we went to Egypt. We spoke in Egypt, which was just a different world. If you've been to Egypt, comment below on what you think that's like. Craig was there probably 20, 25 years ago, and he said it's changed quite a bit. It was much more exotic back then, more modern now. There's a lot of cars, and you know how there's like lanes, lines distinct to the lanes? That's just a suggestion there. So it could be a 2-lane highway. It will become a 4-lane highway just because they can fit, and then they honk all the time. So that was like my first thing. But I also noticed that everybody's super kind there. I ended up getting very, very sick there. I don't know if it was a cold, flu, COVID, the C word. But I got very sick, and even the waiters noticed, and they would bring me tissues, and they would make me the special tea, which was lemon, anise. I don't know, it like burned the hair off your chest. It was intense. Craig was like, oh, it tastes terrible. I was like, I can't taste it. I can't taste anything. So I just drank it. They usually put honey in it, but I didn't have any honey. So there, got another passport stamp. Another thing that was interesting in Egypt was we stayed at a nice hotel, and all the hotel restaurants were across the street. We were just going to walk there. They didn't let us. We had to take a car to go across the street to the restaurants, which was interesting. So yeah, passport stamp there. Then we fly from Egypt to Dubai, just for a layover, Dubai to Johannesburg in South Africa. And we stayed one night there. Then we took a charter plane to safari camp in South Africa. We stayed there for 3 days. No, 4 days. It was fantastic. It was beautiful. Then we took a plane to Botswana, and we went to Dumatau, which is another safari camp. And I'm going to do videos. I did a lot of video clips of all of our travel, so we'll have a video about Tualu, which was the first safari camp, and our experience there, and all the animals. I'll do one about Dumatau. I'm still stuffed up. And then, I forgot to tell you, when we were in Swalu in South Africa, I was bit by spiders in my bed. I had 117 bites. It's all over my chest and my back. And nothing happened right away, but eventually my body got very stiff. I got very nauseous. Then the pain came, and every joint in my body hurt like it was just crushing me. It was terrible. So I eventually got on 5 very powerful drugs to get rid of it. I still have a little nausea, like my favorite foods. I was so excited to come home and eat my favorite foods. I was like, oh, I don't really want it. We went to, Xigra. It's Xigera. It's a safari camp. That was the last one. And that was our favorite one we've been to before. 4 years ago we were there. And at Xigra, it was just a great experience. Again, I'll do a video just about that. But I wasn't feeling super great that whole trip. I had food poisoning in Egypt. I was sick the whole time. It was not, except for Rome. Rome was fantastic, and I'll do a video about what we ate there and stuff. But in Africa, it's very emotional because starvation is I'm gonna turn around, there's lots of people walking. Starvation is a real thing there. And even though you're still hungry, you don't want to ask for more food when they're having a hard time feeding themselves. Ethiopia was the hardest when we saw that. So I don't want to be judged. I don't want to get picked on. But I did lose weight on the trip. Even though all you do is sit on a truck when you go on safari. You wake up, go sit on the safari truck, look for animals, you get back, have breakfast, sometimes a massage, get some work done, jump back in the safari, have lunch, jump back in the safari truck. When you get back, you have dinner, go to bed. It's a very lazy trip. So even though I wasn't very active there, I didn't eat much. So my point in this video is please be compassionate, please be kind, please don't pick on me, say like, oh, you're back to your old ways. It wasn't on purpose, people. It really wasn't. So I just need encouragement, start over. I can tell that I'm not as strong as I was. I did some weights this morning. I didn't do them yesterday because I was just exhausted from flying. I slept 12 hours last night. That's how tired I was. Because, let's get back to the whole point. The whole point is saying, please encourage me. Don't tease me about my size. I feel like a failure right now. Big time. So our last place, Xigra, we finished our safari there. They take us to the airstrip. And the airstrip is just like a gravel little road that a little plane takes you to the airport in, I think it's called Mound, Botswana. And at Mound, they look at my passport and they say, you can't go to Cape Town. And I was like, why not? They said, you need 2 blank pages to go to Cape Town. And you don't have that. I was like, look, 1, 2, the back page. And they said, the back page doesn't say visa at the top, so that doesn't count. And I was like, it's already stamped. And it was stamped by Korea, 1 stamp. And they're like, well, first of all, it has to be blank. And second of all, Korea probably shouldn't have done that. They could probably get in trouble for that. So I was like, what do you say? What do you mean I can't go anywhere? Why can't I go to Cape Town? I'm supposed to speak there. And they said, you can go home or you can stay here at the embassy and see what they say. And the embassy was another flight, and you're in the middle of nowhere. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know where you're going to stay. And Craig and I look at each other, and he said, just go home. You still are suffering from those spider bites. I still was taking that medication. I still was nauseous. I'm still stuffed up. So I got to the airport thinking I just had a 2-hour flight to Cape Town, and ended up having to fly just to Cape Town to have a connection to go to London. I think that was an 11-hour flight to London, and then a 9-hour flight home. So I didn't have any clothes ready. I usually pack like beef sticks and snacks, something to eat on those long flights. I know some people are like, just fast, you don't need to eat on long flights. A lot of carnivores and keto people say that when you're flying, and layovers are very long. So a 2-hour flight turned into like a 36-hour adventure back home. So now I'm home and I'm alone. Craig's still in Cape Town. The boys are still hanging out with all their cousins and the family members, and they're gonna watch the Green Bay Packers with their family today. So I don't want to take that away from them. I'll get them tomorrow, and I'll pick up Craig tomorrow too. But I don't know, we all have ups and downs, right? Even if you're trying to do the opposite and lose weight, I feel like we're kindred spirits, because you have wins and you have losses, right? And it doesn't always go the way it was planned. I'm just really frustrated for a variety of reasons. Yeah, I just want to feel better. And this nausea thing's really got to go away. I ordered some natural remedy from Amazon. It's supposed to be here today. I can't wait to take that, see if it helps. But I don't know. I appreciate you. It's going to be a really simple upload because I don't have Craig to help me out with that. But I appreciate all of you, and I hope you look forward to our actual adventures when we're in Rome, when we're in Egypt. They're all going to be separate videos. Probably next Sunday will be Rome. I don't know how we'll do it. Maybe we'll just post them as soon as we get them put together, but it's a lot of work, all the little clips, putting them together. So thank you for your love. You guys are great.